Hi guys, welcome everyone. For those of you joining the replay, hi. Okay, so today I want to talk about hair growth. This is not something I normally would do a Facebook Live on here on my profile. I have a website, and I have for about probably 9 years, called iHeartWellness.com, and on iHeartWellness and on that fan page I talk a lot more about natural health and beauty tips and hair growth tips and stuff like that. But I wanted to come here live for a couple reasons. One, I get this question in my inbox all the time about support on healthy hair, natural support on skin, all of that. Also, people have a lot of questions about essential oils and how I use them for manifesting and how I use them for building a business. There's this whole other side that I use my natural tools and woo-woo stuff for when it comes to building a business. And it's really cool because it helps. It all works. But today I want to talk about hair. So I posted a picture, I guess, last week after I went and got my hair done, and a little bit of a backstory. For, about 6 years ago or so, I was actually a vegan. I was vegan for about 4 years, and I thought it was going to be the best thing for me. I had a ton of food allergies. I just wanted to cut everything out because my stomach hurt all the time, and I didn't know what was wrong with me until I went and found out that I had these food sensitivities. So I said, F it, I'm just going to cut everything out, and I'm just going to eat a plant-based diet. And everything from there kind of went haywire for me. You know, my hormones really went imbalanced. I lost a ton of hair. My skin was really bad. I had to nap all the time. My energy was depleted. And I am not a doctor, and I am not saying that everybody needs to eat the way that I eat. I just want to share with you why I really had to grow my hair back and why it was so important to me. Like I said, I lost a ton of hair, and it was actually a medical intuitive. She is the nutritionist for Louise Hay. Her name is Caroline Sutherland. She came up to me at an event once in Vancouver, and she said, "You're vegan, aren't you?" And I said, "I am." And she said, "Stop it. Stop it." And right away I was like, oh my goodness. So I dove into all her books. I read everything that she believed that when it came to around diet, nutrition, and skin and hair. And I followed what she had told Louise Hay to eat, which was more of a gluten-free diet. So for me, I cut out grains for a really long time, and I went higher protein, higher vegetable, lower sugar. And everything started to turn around for me. But what I was still experiencing was my hair wasn't growing back fast enough. I had lost a ton of hair on the sides. It was very, very like in the hormonal areas. And this was something that was it was hurting me, and I knew I could change it. So that's what kind of got me onto the whole essential oil journey in the first place, was my hair. I wanted to know from a natural standpoint what I could do to start to rapidly grow my hair back and also heal my hormones at the same time. So I want to share with you guys what I do. Now, I'm not just sharing essential oils. I have a bunch of tools for you that I have applied and that has worked for me. I also believe that our biography is our biology. Our biography is our biology. So what we are saying to ourselves, the stories we're holding on to, the limiting self-talk, the self-hate like I had for myself, that will play a role in your overall health, wellness, your hair, your skin, everything. It just does. What your frequency is at is going to create more of that. So last weekend when I went to my hairdressers, I'm so embarrassed to say this, I have not been to the hairdresser or the stylist in probably 6 months since I last got a haircut. I was not dyeing my hair or adding streaks into it, so I didn't have to go back. You know, my hair was doing pretty good. So when I went back, it's been about 6 months, and she said to me, "Kris, what are you doing? Your hair, the texture of your hair is so different. Your hair is so much more full. What are you doing?" And I said to her, well, this is gonna sound totally crazy. It's 100% natural, and I'll tell you the two things that I know I've been doing for the last 6 months that I've incorporated in. One is I rub rosemary essential oil all over my scalp every 2 days. And the second is I take supplements, different supplements. So I told her all about it. I'm going to share with you. I have them all here with me today. I'm going to share with you which ones they are, because that's the question I'm getting a lot of what supplements do I take and why. So I'll cover that. But another thing I wanted to share with you guys is a crystal that I have been using. I put this in my pillowcase. It stays in my pillowcase. I'm the freak. I don't know if anyone else can relate. I literally change my pillowcase every night. I cannot sleep on the same pillowcase. I am like paranoid about it breaking my skin out. So I will do anything to support that. So I have a whack of pillowcases I just rotate through. But I keep this crystal in my pillowcase. Now this is, I had to write it down. I think it's aragonite or aragonite. And this is known to help with self-esteem, but really help with hair growth. So all I do is I put this in my pillowcase along with an aventurine and what else do I have in there? Lepidolite for sleep. I put these 3 in there. And I've noticed a difference. Like I sleep better, I'm way more calm. Now, of course, I think it's going to be a combination of all these things, but this is what's working for me. So I'm just sharing it with you. If my hairstylist says, Kris, your hair's growing back, and I have all these baby hairs, you guys, like all of this is all new growth. And I had lost so much hair before this. So I'm excited. If you cannot tell. Hi Naomi, hi Sylvie, hi Tara. So this is a beautiful crystal. I just picked it up at a local crystal shop. If you don't have it, it helps a lot, I find, with calming stress, like I said, self-esteem, and hair growth. So put this under your pillow or put this in your pillowcase. You could put it next to your nightstand. Sometimes what I like to do is if I'm reading in bed, this sounds totally crazy, I'll put it on my forehead. Oh my God, thank God I'm taking you guys, because this sounds really crazy. I put this on my forehead when I am reading. And actually Ryan probably does the same with something, so we're a match made in heaven. So 1 is crystals. 2, let's talk about the essential oils I rub on my scalp every 2 days. Rosemary. This baby is the oil of hair growth. So no, I do not add this into a carrier oil. A lot of people were asking that. What I do is I just take off the cap. I'll do it. I add a couple drops into my palm. And what I do is I just dip my fingertips in. It's not greasy at all. And then I just rub it all over my scalp. It smells amazing. I talked to a girl, Karen, girl, if you're watching this, I talked to Karen the other day. She said, my boyfriend's really into cooking, and whenever I rub it on my scalp, he said, why do you smell like chicken? I actually love the smell of rosemary. It's super fresh, it's super clean. You can put this on breakouts. It's a really good antiseptic as well. But by rubbing this onto your scalp, I really focus on the areas that I want to stimulate the hair growth, and then I just kind of take it all over. This will really, really stimulate the blood flow to your scalp, but it also, oh, I know, we're the crazy together, Naomi. We could talk about this craziness. It sounds so funny. This really, really works, you guys. So the more, and my stylist said too, by using the oil, but also really massaging it into your scalp, stimulating your scalp with a massage is going to help as well. So I was using hair masks for a while thinking that was helping, but I wanted to make sure that the oils were really doing their job. So I stopped all hair masks. I stopped doing any other type of hair or head massage except for when I was just kind of dabbing it on. And that's literally all I do. I'll just kind of like rub it around and put it all over my scalp and done. I do not rinse it out. I let it sit in there. To be honest, I do not wash my hair every day. I wash my hair like every 5 days. So every 2 days, I'm reapplying this to what's already there. Hello, hair growth. The other oil I use for hair growth is cedar wood. Cedar wood is really, really good for if you have a dry scalp or you have any like psoriasis or anything around your scalp. That will stop your hair from growing as well, especially along the hairline. So by using this, that will really help. So it'll allow the hair and the new hairs to pop through your scalp and keep your scalp healthy. So cedar wood mixed with rosemary are the best hair oils ever. They are so delicious and so good. And then the third one I like to use on my scalp, but I also add this into a little hair oil, like a rose oil or like a jojoba, just a tiny little bit, or a coconut oil, is ylang ylang. I add 2 drops of this with a tiny little bit of oil, and that's what I put on my hair, on my damp hair before styling. so it protects it, because I don't want my hair to break now that I have it growing back. This smells so good. I will add a couple, like just a little bit to my scalp. I don't know what it actually does, if it does anything for stimulating your hair growth, but I know it's really good for like adding more shine and adding more health to the length of your hair. So that's what I do. These 3 oils, ylang ylang, rosemary, and cedar wood. They are so good. Now, on to the supplements, and after the supplements, I'm going to talk to you about some internal work you can start to do today to get your hair really growing back. Or anything. If you want more money in the bank, if you want clear skin, if you want to sleep better, I don't care what it is. It's that inner work. So we're going to cover that as well. But the supplements I use are also from doTERRA, and it's the Lifelong Vitality Pack. This just came in the mail the other day. I'm actually on a cleanse starting today. Not a cleanse that I have to cut coffee out because I would kill somebody, but a cleanse that's happening at a cellular level. So I can handle that. It's just taking some of their supplements and I rotate through them. But these, the Lifelong Vitality Pack, the reason that I love these is they're super pure. They're infused with essential oils as well, so I love that. But what I've noticed for myself is my body absorbs them so well. So I have tried other companies' pills. I have, you know, worked with, or not worked, I've gotten started on a few friends that were in other network marketing companies just for the supplements, and they were okay. But this was the first one that I actually noticed a huge shift in my hair, but also in my sleep, in my focus, my concentration. Ryan really notices that it helps with his 6-pack because it has a tummy tamer blend in it. So this comes with 3 different types of supplements. You got the multis, you got the omegas, and then you got the alpha CRS. So you can see on the back here, I don't know if this is probably backwards for you guys, isn't it? So bad. But it even states on here that it helps with healthy hair, skin, and nails, eye, brain, nervous system, liver function, and digestive health. So my digestive system has really been out of whack since this whole vegan thing. It really has. And for the longest time, actually, when I was a kid, I used to go to the doctor because I had the worst stomach aches ever. And I actually wrote a blog post about the girl that had the 23-year-long stomach ache, because I had a stomach ache every day for 23 years until I figured out what the frick was going on. And a lot of it was emotional. It was so emotional. It's this story that we're holding on about ourselves, or it's this story of feeling like we're unloved, or we're not good enough, or, you know, nobody gives a crap about what I have to say. These are the type of things that were rolling through my mind. I know on one of my Facebook Lives, I talked to you guys about this. I asked if you wanted to hear the story of, you know, what got me into the work I do today and what even opened my mind to personal and spiritual development. And it was my health. Like, I felt like shit every day. And so I really have had to repair my digestive system, but I've also had to repair my mind, and I've had to repair how I view myself. So outside of these amazing supplements and rubbing essential oils and sleeping with crystals, one of the other things that I love to do is I will have a conversation with the areas that I need to within my body. If it's my hair, if it's my hormones, if it's my skin. And I think I told you guys, give you guys an activity that you could do with your money. Writing a letter to your money and asking what it wants and what it needs. I think we forget that we have this huge connection to the divine. We are divinely connected and being guided every single day through our intuition on what our body needs. Our bodies know best. No doctor. Like when I went into the doctor for my hair and for my skin, you know, all they wanted to do was put me on medication. There was one time, and I've never, ever, ever been on medication for anything to do with my hormones or anything like that in the last 10 years. I had stopped all that because I understood at a deeper level what I needed to know from my body. And my body knew best. The doctor didn't know. The doctor didn't care. So I only see naturopaths now. I see my naturopath. Which is rare because I swear I can talk to it. I can talk to my hair and know exactly what it wants. I'll know what food I need to cut out for my digestive system. And I'll muscle test everything. I'll muscle test the oils before I try them on my scalp. That's why I know these ones work for me, like the supplements, everything. So writing a letter, you know, it might be to your hair, it might be to your money. whatever you want more of or you want to do healing around, is just grab your journal and just write, dear hair, dear money, what do you want? What do you need? And let that divine channel come out and come through you. And so my hair and my overall health, like my digestive system and everything, it's really come to me that the importance of letting go of this identity of who I thought I needed to be for everybody, having to let go of these crazy stories that I've held on to since I was a kid because they're just not me. And I've really had to align back into my self-love. I talk about self-love all the time, and I might sound like a freaking broken record, but it is the foundation for anything you want. It's the foundation in your perfect relationship. It's the foundation for your money. It's the foundation for you to manifest anything. It's the foundation for your health, for your vitality, for you to wake up every freaking morning super excited. It comes down to how you view and love and honor and hold and be yourself. And this whole lesson of growing my hair back, which seems like, I don't know, I came on here, I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's gonna send me a message about something about this being so freaking crazy. But I don't care. I don't care. It's gonna help somebody. Hi, Bon. Hi, Tammy. And I know that when you get to the space of knowing and loving yourself, everything starts to come back into alignment. We live on stories. And if we're constantly telling ourselves, oh, I'm losing so much hair, or oh, my hair just looks like shit, or oh, like my hormones are so out of whack, it's going to keep recirculating and recirculating and recirculating that exact thing in your body. I have gotten so grateful in the morning, even though I might still lose hair here and there, or maybe it's not as thick as I want it to be, I will still be grateful and in that vibration of gratitude, because I know it's what I see is what I get. It's the simplest thing with law of attraction, right? But it still works with your body and your hair. Thanks, Tara. Aw, I really love you. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thanks. Yeah, so I haven't been doing Facebook Lives for a year now. We just met with our friends and our fellow School of Soul Wealth tribe members, Laura and Mike. Laura asked me, like, why haven't you been doing Facebook Lives for the last year? And the truth is because I was doing contract work for somebody else, and I wasn't focused on building my brand and my business. Bonnie, yeah, I know, hair growth. So, girl, and the oils. I think we spoke about this before. Rosemary is going to be your jam. So, I just made a couple notes here, you guys, so I kept track of everything, because I'll go on a tangent. So, write everything you're grateful for, obviously keeping that gratitude. Just this morning at the gym, I was listening to an Esther Hicks talk, and she was talking about the first 17 seconds that you wake up and how important those first 17 seconds are. We can choose in that moment if we're going to dread going to that job today, if we're going to dread getting on those coaching calls today, if we're going to dread, having to eat oatmeal for breakfast and you really want bacon and eggs, whatever it is. We could be in that vibration, or in that moment, in this first 17 seconds, we could be focused on and infusing our vibration with what we actually want. So this morning I woke up and I had a little bit of a hit, like, oh, it's Monday. And in that split second, I remembered all the exciting things that I have going on this month. I'm like, no, wait, it's only like, we still have how many days left? 11 days, 12 days left in the month. I don't even know. I'm so bad at math. But I have so many goals that I'm going to achieve in this month. I have a big rank goal that I want to achieve. My team does. I get to work with the most amazing women that want to better their health, better their lives, and better their freedom. And in that moment, I just held it for 17 seconds. And that will also raise your vibration, but it will also allow your skin, your hair, your money, your business, whatever, to expand and to grow, because you're in a different frequency. You can be adding all the flippin' oils on your scalp that you want, but if you're focused on how shitty things are and your vibration is low, it won't work. It won't work. That's why they say all the time, you can have a really poor money mindset and think all you need to do is work harder, but if you're working harder and you have a really low money mindset, you're not going to make the money. your vibration's still out of whack. It starts with the vibration, and then you go into your inspired action, and then inspired action is going to lead you to bringing and attracting those things to you. But it starts with the frequency and the vibration that you're in. So visualizing, obviously, your hair growing back is important. Praising and loving your hair, and getting tied in with really great supplements, and try using the oils, and try using this crystal, the aragonite. Sleep with it. It's lovely until I always move my pillow and I flip it back down, and then it literally has whacked Ryan in the face of my pillowcase. So sorry, babe. I hope this helps you guys. I just wanted to share a bit about what has been working for me, because this is the biggest question that I get asked outside of how to use the oils for manifesting and building your business with sales. If you guys want a Facebook Live on that, leave me a comment below. I'm happy to share with you my top manifesting oils. Oils are super high frequency, so the more you use them, that's why applying them onto your body is so good. Because when you apply them onto your scalp, onto your body, they absorb within 30 seconds. And when they're absorbing into your body, and you're matching with what it is you want to create or manifest, or that sale you want to make, or that client you want to attract, or the business builders you want to attract. Once you're in that frequency and using something that is super high vibe and frequency, that's when you get into that space and it just starts to take off. Awesome. So I'll do a whole Facebook Live on my top manifesting oils and how I use them for increasing my abundance and my business. I will cover that. If you guys have any questions on anything to do with oils or supplements or these crystals or anything I shared, even with the self-love exercises that I believe are so important to keep your vessel clear and clean and be the authenticest you. Is that even a word? Be you. I am happy to help you. Send me a private message and I'll answer any questions that you have. I have time this afternoon to jump on the private message with you. So I look forward to talking to you guys. I hope you have a beautiful day. Sending you so much love, and thanks for spending time with me today. I love you all.